Hi, Tilty Carlson here. More 4K John Rambo action today. We arrive at the third installment in the franchise, the appropriately entitled Rambo III. I'm going to unbox this release and share my opinions. Good close-up there of John Rambo with his bow on his back and plenty of enemy soldiers and a Russian helicopter. I love that art. There's our spine text, back cover. Inside the package here we get the 4K and the Blu-ray. 4K includes the film plus a commentary track. The Blu-ray includes all of that stuff plus several other bonus features as well. This also originally included a digital copy. The explosive third blast in the action-packed series. When Colonel Sam Troutman is captured during a top-secret mission in Afghanistan, Rambo erupts into a one-man firestorm coming to his rescue, decimating the enemy. This intense, heart-pounding adventure boasts unrelenting action and suspense from start to finish. First Blood, the first movie of the Rambo series, was largely an allegory for disenfranchised veterans of war coming back and being mistreated by their country, in this case with Rambo having to take on a small town that essentially waged war on him. Rambo First Blood Part 2 started the shift into more of an all-out 80s action series. By the time we reach Rambo 3, it's essentially that all-out 80s action series on steroids, holding absolutely nothing back. Any semblance of the character created by David Morrell that we saw in the original film is pretty much gone by this point in time, sacrificing character development and the like in favor of all-out action. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I guess it depends on who you are. This time around, Rambo has once again met with his former commanding officer Troutman, played by Richard Crenna, to go and infiltrate Afghanistan. Rambo's been living in Asia, far away from the prying eyes of the United States, but when Troutman is captured, Rambo decides to spring into action, once again doing his whole one-man army thing. The movie even includes a brief part in its earlier scenes by Kurtwood Smith, the actor who would later portray Red Foreman on That 70s Show. He also showed up in a lot of other 80s movies like Staying Alive and RoboCop. And once Rambo gets to Afghanistan, he has to team up with the rebels to fight against Soviet invaders. From that sentence alone, you could probably tell how horribly dated this film is, with Rambo having to team up with Afghan rebels to take on the Soviet Union. I'm not even going to go into any further details because I think that pretty much speaks for itself. To be fair, the action scenes are fun, but I myself prefer the John Rambo who's a frightened, cornered former soldier who finds himself on the run versus the one who can destroy a helicopter with a bow and arrow. By the end of this movie, the violence is just through the roof. The action scenes are all out and certainly entertaining enough, but again, it's just such a far cry from what this character was originally envisioned as. I like Rambo 3. I actually think the movie's got some great action sequences and it's a ton of fun, but it's pure 80s cheese. It's not cerebral, it's not thought-provoking, it's just an all-out actioner. Again, whether that's a good or a bad thing depends on the viewer. The 4K of this movie, I thought, actually looked a little better than the 4Ks of First Blood and Rambo First Blood Part 2. The colors are quite a bit more bold. There's more detail. The HDR seems a little more effective both in lighter, more colorful scenes and in darker scenes. Maybe it's because of the bigger budget and the on-location filming. Whatever it is, this movie actually looks fantastic in 4K. Again, the 4K disc with the movie includes a commentary track. You also get that on the Blu-ray disc, but the Blu-ray disc also has a lot of other featurettes as well, some vintage, some that I think are newer for the Blu-ray era. So it's good to see it's not just the bare bones package. Lionsgate has certainly done a good job putting together some nice bonus features for Rambo 3. Rambo 3 certainly isn't going to win any awards or ever be renowned as the best in this series, but if you want all-out 80s action cheese, very few movies will quench your thirst like this one. So I can easily give this a recommendation to the fans. How about you? Are you a fan of Rambo 3? Where would you rank it in the Rambo series? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And make sure to give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Tilty Carlson. I'll see you next time.